All right, here we are. If you can believe it, we're back after it. Here at Lake Medemocosta. It's a nice little niche here at the lake. Really quiet area. On the east side, usually I'm north by the staircases of this location, or I've been south. But this time we're right in the middle. So thanks a lot, everybody, for stopping by. Still got a long process with uploading all these 360 videos. It's going to take a while, but seems like if I just let them go up once a day, then able to hop, skip, and jump to the next one pretty easily. There is one segment from Monday that's 3 hours long, 90 gigs.
Wow.
So that's going to take a while. That might actually, that might take almost a week to upload. So I actually started to upload that first, you know, because it'll take the longest to process. And then I'll upload the other 3 videos from that day. It didn't heat up, the camera didn't heat up as much that day, so it was able to have that 3-hour long stream. Otherwise, the stream from Sunday are like 30-minute blocks. And then there's that hour-long video where I was diagnosed with depression. Officially diagnosed. So it's good to know. Good to have that help here at the lake. So we're gonna put some chalk out there, but here it is. There's the table. Space travel is a hoax. It's called the Delta variant because you have to be asleep to believe it. But did you die? And what do you think about flat Earth? How you doing?
Very good.
Hey, good. Hey, does the Torah talk about flat Earth?
I'm not sure.
All right, check out the firmament in Genesis. Might be a good idea. And then we'll put some chalk out here momentarily. I forgot to show everybody the signage on 360 last time. So here we are, D-Live and Twitch. And we were able to nab this park bench. So maybe, invite people to come by for a chat. And if not, no big deal. I don't have anything going on until 9 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock. So otherwise, things to talk about, things to share, people watch, get an idea, stir the pot. Hey, how we doing? What's your dog's name?
Ike.
Ike? Got it.
Ike.
Jazzed up the place a little bit, got some kombucha. And of course we have bottled water and candies.
Red pills.
Red pills. Cherry.
The red pill.
And then hours and hours of time to spend.
Got a mixtape here?
Yep.
What's on it?
Like ODD music,
Oh,
I
nice.
think. Truther music. And some videos. So make sure to check out all the links in the description section of the videos on Sebastian52 Durden. A lot of videos and links to look at. I try to catch all of the most popular flat Earth videos in the last week and month in those description sections. Not that I've watched all of the links that I'm sharing, just don't have that kind of time. But for all the new people or people who are interested in listening to stuff or whatever, I did grab all your Billboard 100s for the last month. And you can do it yourself. Just type in Flat Earth into YouTube's, and then it'll give you the first link, and then you go to your filters, and then you change it to this week or this month or today, whatever you prefer, and then change it from relevance to view count, and then hit enter again, and then you'll have a refreshed, somewhat non-biased list of Flat Earth videos to check out. And I did share all, this guy's laughing it up. Laughter's the best medicine. Thanks for smiling. And so, got a lot of the I'm not a pro Flat Earther video. I actually despise it. Videos shared. So some people, to keep their Flat Earth is the best and I'm the best and nobody ever talks bad about Flat Earth, you can avoid those videos that call people names during debates. Or you can watch this and get a feel for what people in the public respond to Flat Earth. What do they think about it? That's the question. So thanks a lot for all the support out there, everybody, with this new venture that I'm trying to do with this 360 camera. I just got some car work done, so I feel more confident about driving around from businesses or, cold call people about doing virtual tours and stuff. I did door-to-door coupon book sales for a year in the wintertime with a bunch of people. Speed up. If you bike faster, you can run away from truth. What an interesting concept he has.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh, better bike faster. Better keep up with my woman friend. She can protect me. And everybody else, too, I haven't gotten back to, or if I have gotten back to you, all the friends and people that like or dislike. There's always like one or two people that dislike my videos. I would assume that's like 10 people dislike, and that counts as one visible dislike. I actually saw Facepalm do some shenanigans on me, actually. You know how you get spammed ads or things that you just really don't care to see, and it's sponsored or paid for? Mm-hmm. And you have the option to share a meme or a GIF or whatever. I shared something to the effect of what I actually have a sign for: space travel is a hoax, when people are telling me BS on Facepalm. And it said what I saw visibly was 3 likes or smiley faces or whatever. And then when I actually clicked the picture, it said 8, smiley faces or likes. Mm. So you had to actually click the image to find out, I guess, allegedly, how a more accurate count of people who agree. So not a surprise to get ghosted. They're doing all they can. They're working overtime.
They got someone on your channel probably just slowly trickling those likes down.
Right. I kind of have that.
We'll take 5 today from him.
Yeah.
5 tomorrow. He won't notice.
Right. All of a sudden, I have 4 new followers on Facepalm. I don't know where that number comes from. Maybe it's like 20 and 1 is an actual count. I have inflation. My view counts in followers it's like inflation. Too many people are following. So we have to tone down the numbers that people actually see.
One day, we'll be at Joe Biden numbers.
Yeah,
Can only hope.
Can only strive to be The most unpopular. How we doing? What's that?
Crazy.
It's crazy? How is that mask protecting your chin from COVID? I don't understand. You have it on your chin, sir. Did your... fair enough. How we doing?
Good.
Good. It's beautiful weather out.
It's gorgeous.
Fantastic.
So you looks like you're debunking a few things.
I'm debunking them?
Appears to be.
Yeah, what would those few things be?
What exactly are you doing?
Just hanging out. I got kombucha. Do you like kombucha?
Never had it.
Never had it? You want to try it for free?
No thanks.
No? Yeah, just talking about flat Earth. Has it ever crossed your mind that outer space and space travel is a hoax?
Not really.
Does that concern you at all?
Not really. I don't have any plans to go there.
Right. So everything that you do, like walking the baby here around the lake, you believe it's happening on a spinning ball Earth?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. What are your two favorite proofs that the Earth is a sphere floating on the bending of space-time?
I have never actually tried to prove that, or disprove it for that matter.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would actually sit and talk with you, but baby's sleeping and I don't want her to wake.
Of course. Yeah, I have a pretty soothing voice. It's surprising that she's able to sleep with the music blaring right in front of her face, but you're concerned about us talking. You're concerned about us talking, but the music couldn't be any louder.
I just don't have time to entertain this conversation at this point.
Yeah, of course, right.
But
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't have a valid point. I'd like
Sure.
to listen to it, but I don't have.
You gonna watch the finals tonight? No,
I don't watch television.
you don't. How do you get your information? Where do you get it from?
The information I get comes from God.
It does. Okay, like the Bible, for example?
Yep.
Yeah? What if there were Bible verses in the Bible, like for example, firmament in Genesis 1 that talked about a ceiling that we were contained in Genesis 1? How he created greater light for the day and a lesser light for the night. Just so happens to be that those two light sources are the same exact size, right?
I don't know.
You don't see them exactly the same size in the sky?
I see them there, but I don't measure them. I don't.
So when they come together like they do every once in a while, they don't exactly line up and the moon covers the sun, for example. It just so happens that Big Bang and the moon just so happens to be far enough, 400 times closer than the sun, where that happens? Or is it that they are actually directly above us and he created them for us and they just circulate across the sky and we're stationary like it talks about again in the Bible? I mean, I got some information, literature for you. It talks about it. It's Saturday, you know?
No thanks.
Really?
Good look at that.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you have a lot of faith, sir. Take care of yourself. A lot of faith in man.
It's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Lukewarm. Kind of lukewarm.
That music couldn't be any louder. He said out his mouth, I don't think we should talk about this because I don't want to wake the baby up.
Yeah. Kind of odd music to be playing too for such a, chill walk with a stroller.
Yeah,
It's like he's playing
right.
party music.
Yeah. He gets a lot of his information from God, not the
Yeah,
music he's listening
Directly
to.
from God.
I should have asked him, is that music gospel related?
Yeah.
What,
Just another liar.
he was too far away. He didn't want to come in to the area. He was like, that guy's vibe is not mine, so I'm gonna just keep walking away. All right, folks. Well, there it is. There's our first, tried to draw him in. Can only do so much, right? I mean, golly.
I think he'd want to sit down, rest his legs after a long
take
walk around the lake.
Load off.
Get your feet up. Oh no, I gotta go. Gotta go.
You know,
Can't entertain this idea.
it's Saturday. Of all days, let's talk about scripture. Then on Shabbat Shalom. But what do I?
So we have this going on this weekend.
Twin Cities Pride Festival. Wow, they just won't let it go. Didn't they have
No.
last month?
Yep,
Or
it
whatever.
never stops. It never ends. Keep celebrating forever.
We're getting after it. They're going hard in the paint.
Can you imagine bringing the table out there?
I would need Jesse to come out. I would handle Jesse and where his viewpoint and everything.
They would absolutely
Just to go out there
mob.
and help me.
They might even try to burn him at the stake.
Yeah,
Just burn him now.
they would be like, hey, you know what? Let's just go with Jesse and just settle this mess right away.
He's a bigot.
See how they handle it. We could go one day. We could go the first day and just like smooth it out.
Well,
smooth
here's
it
the
out.
thing. Aren't we still worried about the Delta variant? And we're still gathering outside with no masks?
Yeah, there's rumors that they're going to do another lockdown.
What the?
Yeah, like they're teetering on the rumor, but I haven't seen anything official. But yeah, I keep seeing, at least in other countries, they're looking to do a solid lockdown. But you know,
Masks are not required at the event. Wow.
because they assume everybody there is vaccinated.
If it was so protectful, if they were protected, and the vaccine is also another added layer of protection.
Yeah, they doubt their vaccine. That's why.
Yeah, they must. They must have their doubts.
I assume that all the homosexuals are vaxxed because that's just what they have to do. It's part of their agenda that they have to follow. It's like, oh, well, the state helped me get married, so you know, I need to coddle to everything that they ask me to do
Yeah.
forever and ever.
They can legally define marriage for me.
Yeah, right? They can make me feel comfortable in my conscience. They have superseded our creator in regards to marriage and things of that nature.
They have this guy. Look at this guy. Roll your sleeves up, pride. Strong, vaccinated men. Right here. With his gay mask on.
Yeah, that's a straight. Could you imagine they're portraying a straight person? They're like, we're not saying that homosexuals have to wear the gay pride mask.
What does that look like on top of
But-
his hat? Kind of like a envelope, Masonic apron.
Yeah, like the Gmail sign.
Probably just a coincidence, you know?
It's not a big deal. You're a coincidence theorist.
The enemy's flag.
I would think that more straight people would be led to wear the pride mask than homosexuals themselves. Because they want to fit in. It's like all the people that aren't wearing a mask now who aren't vaccinated. Those are those same people that wore a mask 6 months ago because it was the right thing to do and they didn't want to cause a stir, but they're not going to get the vax. But they're just going to wear a mask so that they don't cause a problem and fall into the fear and propaganda of being on a TikTok video.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, I don't want to be on a TikTok video, so I'm just going to wear my mask. And then now there's this assumption that, you know, if you're not wearing a mask, then you're vaxxed, right?
Of course.
So now they're like, oh, well, now I can act like I'm something that I'm not. Because when things go back to the way they were again or whatever, you need a vaccine passport to go into Applebee's for margaritas. Then what are you going to do? I just don't see that happening here anytime soon. I think that the most pressure that people are experiencing right now is like the race stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think the race stuff is outweighing the COVID problem right now.
Yeah.
Because now, before NFL games, they're going to play the Black Anthem. Before all NFL games.
It's like, and then there's the race thing, and then there's it's the ever evolving thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's then they first they push the race thing
Hi.
in your face. It's the race thing, then it's the gay thing, then it's the vaccine thing, then it's the racing again, then it's the gay thing. It's like,
Yeah.
that's how they.
Some of my like diet woke people are talking about how 3 or 4 presidents who refused to vaccinate their country are dead now.
Yeah.
So even like it's even going normie, like going on normie media and stuff, or like some of these kind of like wannabe fringe truther websites where they're not going to talk about flat earth and space is real still, but they're still trying to open up some Pandora's boxes and be like, oh well, you know, why is it that, you know, the guy from Haiti is dead now because he didn't want to vaccinate his people?
Yeah.
Well, I heard that there's another reason too, is because I guess they have like a lot of gold reserves, and the Clintons were supposed to have an auditor or somebody come through there and like allow them to do some things with his gold reserves, and he wouldn't allow the officials to come through there. So I don't know if like what the coincidence there is, but
Well, the Clintons would never murder someone.
No.
They're a good family of American leaders.
there's 2 levels though of that. There's who really, if it's about the vaccine, then it's the vaccine is the main story. And then the other main stories to other things is whether these people talk about flat earth or if outer space is real. Then you know if they're a gatekeeper or not.
Oh yeah, have you noticed? I've seen it on YouTube too. They'll say, vaccines work, they help you, and the earth is round.
Oh yeah.
That's what they
It's
say.
always the caveat.
Yep.
I believe in flat earth.
Why would
Amen.
Right on.
Yeah.
Few and far between.
I assume that's a joke. It's a joke, right?
It's got to be a joke. Nobody talks about anything seriously. Because I'm always sarcastic. I'm a Zoomer. I never take anything seriously. So I project onto other people that when they talk about things, that they're joking too.
That is really, yeah, that's really it in a nutshell too. There's always like this, whenever you try to talk about something serious, there's always like this, well, it doesn't matter. But you know
Right.
it doesn't matter. So,
Yeah. Try to obfuscate their responsibility onto me and say, well, how come, you know, it doesn't matter. They're trying to get me to say, yeah, I guess you're right. And then, hey, could you help me pack this up so I can go to my car? Like, that's what they expect, I guess.
like my friend will, I'll always talk up, like, I'll build up, right? I'll do the build up to an important subject I want to talk about. And then I'll finally lay it on him. And then he'll be like, well, that doesn't matter because we know it doesn't matter. we just know that doesn't matter. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like, you know, trying to build up things with some of these people and explain things, and it might take you 60 seconds to get to that crescendo.
Yeah,
they don't
the
even
crescendo.
They don't even have 60 seconds to listen to you.
No.
They're like, give me the, you know, instant gratification answer so I can move on
Yeah.
to my next. Why you're.
Just tell me how the movie ends. I don't need to see it,
Yeah.
right? I just need to know how it ends, and that's the moral of the story, how it ends.
Yeah,
Like, no more experiential learning needed. None of that.
No building up of characters or emotional value or anything like that.
There's no more character development, needed.
Right.
Just the name of the character and how he dies.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. And the character development that they do have on these TV shows is basically how they want you to talk to their characters in the show. So they use TV and like these social norms in TV to then train youngsters on how to talk to each other in the real world.
Yeah, they try to. They try to. Like Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
they tell you how you should talk to people your age when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a Nickelodeon thing. Did you see the video I sent you of the human liquid?
No, not yet.
Just when you think it can't get crazier enough.
Human liquid?
Yeah, if you want to die, you could turn into a human juice,
Oh, gross.
and you can be sprayed on plants.
I'm going to share this study that people allegedly did. Maybe this will help people have a little bit more resilience. During a brutal study at Harvard in the 1950s, Dr. Kurt Richer placed rats in a pool of water to test how long they could tread water. On average, they'd give up and sink after 15 minutes. But right before they gave up due to exhaustion, the researchers would pluck them out, dry them off, let them rest for a few moments, and then put them back in for a second round. In this second try, after they had rested, how long do you think they lasted?
What now?
How long do you think they lasted after they were plucked out just before they were going to drown? And then you dry them off, let them catch their breath, and then you put them back in the water again. How long do you think they lasted after that?
I don't know.
10 minutes? 60 hours.
Wow. That's a long time.
So 60 hours compared to the first time where it was 15 minutes. The conclusion that they drew was, since that the rats believed that they would eventually be rescued, they can push their bodies way past what they previously thought impossible. I'll leave you with this thought. If hope can cause exhausted rats to swim for that long, what could a belief in yourself or your abilities do for you? Just keep swimming.
Just stay above water, my friend. That's what they want you to do. Just keep staying above water.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Whenever looking at information that could change your life,
I know,
keep
right?
swimming.
No, I'm good. I can't walk that, 10 feet to grab the biblically based flat earth pamphlet. Because he knows pamphlets are true. So if he gets a pamphlet, he's like, uh-oh, this is true. It's laminated.
You definitely can't look at it.
Covered this. It's Wisconsin has joined 20 other states in legalizing the liquefying of dead humans and flushing them down the municipal sewer system. And if you know from my research in the past, those then liquefied dead humans, many of whom died from the vaccine, of course, are being turned into biosludge and then spread on the crops as a form of fertilizer. So we have entered the realm now in 2021. This is not an exaggeration. It's all confirmed, double vetted, verified, that people killed by vaccines are
just a
dissolved
couple
into liquid,
bit of your
flushed down the
time.
drain, concentrated
You got,
into
5
biosludge
minutes?
and spread on the food crop.
5 minutes? No?
All
right, see you later.
Like the Matrix.
Too busy.
Too busy, gotta keep going.
Just Just gotta keep biking. I wonder if he'll hold people responsible for.
Don't even have 5 minutes.
Don't even have 5 minutes. I mean, not saying that I have like. I mean, I think flat Earth is pretty groundbreaking.
Owen,
but
this is like the Matrix. They are feeding the dead to the living. It's all 100% confirmed, and it's happening now in 2021.
This is just unbelievable. A new angle to where the world is going.
Oh man,
Soylent Green.
you are literally in a movie right now. How does it feel?
You are in the Matrix.
The world is showing real signs of big-time trouble, as you can see by this video. People are looting, they don't believe in the system, they're trying to scrap for what they could get. Serious civil unrest in South Africa and in Cuba simultaneously, and I'm sure other countries are going to follow. Well, let's talk about that pattern, right? You know, people get fed up, they break the streets, they break down businesses, steal what they can. But in the end, they regret it because they realize they destroyed the community that they live in, and for a momentary advantage of walking out of the store with something for free, the rest of their time they're spending in a community that's being destroyed.
Are they looting or protesting?
That's a pattern that goes through, and then people realize what they've done, and then they...
How you guys doing? Good.
Good. Oh yeah, so I was going to address the lightning that struck in Toledo, that George Floyd memorial.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people, a lot of like truthers sharing it. I mean, it is kind of ironic and whatnot, but for me, I guess I'm going to hold and reserve the right that I don't think our creator had anything to do with that. I actually looked up a news article and saw that these scientists are allegedly able to use lasers and bend electricity.
Yeah.
And so for them to use some kind of a DEW weapon or something of that nature, even like one of those heart attack guns, you know, that Tesla made?
Yeah.
They could just point it at that mural and it could just shatter and then just say lightning struck it.
Right.
I don't think I've seen any video of lightning actually striking it.
No.
I've only showed the before and after pictures. So I did share that news article and the video that'll be released here in 30 minutes, or no, actually tonight at 8:30 Central. The other 360 video that I got. In one of the videos I have in the description section how they can use lasers to direct lightning. So as cool as it may sound that Jaba did that because it's the right thing to do, I don't think it's very plausible.
No.
So I'm surprised that a lot of truthers are like, yeah, you know, serves them right. Not surprised.
We can't necessarily rule it out, but
No.
there is the technology. Why have to put so much faith that it was directly from God when it could just be a technological device that did it?
Right.
That they would want to do.
It's probably to even just draw people out and be like, hey, well, this needs to happen on this date. I'm sure there was some significance by the time that it happened at, you know, or whatever. And so it was probably a ritual of some kind. But...
Or maybe they just did it to put that into the news Tumblr.
Yeah, and to see how people responded.
Yeah.
All the whites are coming out and mocking the idea that it happened.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. The only response that I had was in somebody posted a news article and he said something in that regard, like, you know, serves him right, or I'm not surprised, or whatever. And that was the only time I responded in the comment section and said, you know, as good as this might all sound that it came from a creator, it's more likely that this happened, and I cited the website.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, you know, I mean,
more likely. It
It's
is
more likely, but you know, people want to hang on to that and be like, no, God did it.
It was God.
Lightning strikes. Okay.
Like, wouldn't God strike down
Bill
Klaus
Gates.
Schwab before he
It is.
striked the...
Yeah.
The
I
Matrix is
mean,
everywhere.
there's so many other people that, and same thing with the space travel thing, you know, spending all this money, and then people are posting about, oh, well, if these people really cared, how come they're spending billions of dollars on space travel and not hunger?
Yeah.
I mean, that would totally defeat their purpose, because they're not out there to have everybody equal with them.
Right.
That's not their point. Their purpose isn't to become wealthy in the occult and then give out all their money to all the normies who didn't do anything, who they think you're a worthless eater anyways. Why would they give you money? Why would they allow you to never starve again by giving you food? And then what are you gonna say? Give them a McDonald's, right? How are you gonna end their hunger? Monsanto and all these other countries own all of the land that grows food.
We'll just give them what they want. If they want McDonald's, give them
Give 'em
Burger
McDonald's.
King.
I know,
Like,
right?
oh, like McDonald's is the meal you give. Oh, I'm gonna treat you to a meal.
Yeah.
We're going to get McDonald's.
Happy Meal.
Like that's been done to me before.
Yeah, that was huge programming when I was younger.
Bro, I used to work for the park cleanup crew on the short bus. And
Yeah.
we'd literally go on the short bus to go park and park cleaning up. He's like, oh, we're gonna go get some lunch. Yeah, we're gonna go get some lunch today. Like, okay, where are we going? We're going back to McDonald's. We're going to Lake Street McDonald's. Like, oh my God. We had that already. Every day, every time we'd go out, we'd go to freaking McDonald's.
I guess that's what we're supposed to do. That's how you end hunger, is you just open up McDonald's and Caribou's. So then they could all be obese and overweight.
Poison.
And then blame other people for your health. You're not getting the vax. You're not wearing a mask. It's your fault.
Yeah.
These are the same people.
People walk around thinking they're healthy.
Because they got the jab. That's how you get healthy.
That's how you get thin.
Godfrey here. Oh my God!
That can't be real. Is that real? That lady?
The horror,
Oh, horror.
the terrifying horror of a Karen who's guilty, tries to attack a black woman and tries to reverse it. Can you believe this woman here? Oh my God. In a victorious secret. Well, it's not such a secret anymore, is it? A white woman attacks a black woman, starts crying and throwing a tantrum. I can't believe the breakdown. The tomfoolery. Thank God that this African-American woman was smart enough to record this foolishness.
Is that
now
real?
she's playing dead. Look at this.
Is that real?
Yes, yes, the old Karen trick. White women with tears, yeah?
I'm just gonna think everything's fake. There are actors. She's filming it on purpose.
Oh my God.
People are this crazy though.
Yeah.
People
oh,
are
yeah.
really this crazy. So it's really kind of. They've really, like, grayed out the line of crisis acting and things that are actually plausible. Like, that's probably real. You think a lot of the stuff that's come out in the last 2 years is like an Onion story.
Yeah.
If you copy and pasted these headlines and then gave them to you in 2018 or 2019, you'd be like, that is an Onion story.
Yeah.
It's not real. Can you give me some real news?
It's just unreal. it can't be real.
It's just more people trying to create a narrative, divide, hate.
Hey, what's up, man?
Good. How you doing?
Any conversions yet?
I mean, that's on them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what takes the pressure off of me. Is I'm not, I don't want to convert anybody.
It helps with the Wolverine.
Yeah,
Things,
I know, right? Yeah, thanks, man. That's fun.
Right on. I gotta keep
Yeah.
going.
All right, man. Take
All right, man.
care. It's good to see, people continuing to make content, figuring out that YouTube and Facepalm are commies. But how many people are on Rockfin? How many normies are on Rockfin right now? How many normies are on these social media platforms that
Watch out.
everybody's all hanging out on? I mean, it's great that everybody can powwow together, but
Normies don't even know what BitChute is.
no, they don't.
Not even BitChute.
No, she's got her cell phone right by her ovaries,
Nice.
on her stomach.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, it's difficult to tread water out there on social media if you want to share content and go live, particularly. Live streaming is where it's at, that's for sure. Certainly more difficult if you're telling people where you're going to live stream. You're going to tell people.
Wait, I need to hear this.
Oh yeah, come back. Turn around. How's it going,
You.
man? These people.
You
How's
with the
it
face.
going, man?
Let's go.
All right, you got here.
Yeah. So, how have you verified space travel is real?
Haven't seen anyone up there yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah?
I haven't gone.
Me neither.
I think it's impossible, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more. Yeah.
Scientifically impossible. Yeah.
I help myself, and I'll
Of
tell
course,
you my.
yeah. Kombucha, water, help
Kombucha?
yourself.
You guys are so nice. All right, so this is you first or me first? You guys are
Yeah, go for it.
scientists?
Yeah. I think we're all scientists.
We are.
Yeah. Do you need a degree or something on your wall or a plaque to be more credible than anybody else?
Absolutely not.
No. Fair enough. Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah. So, what's your opinion about flat Earth? Like, what have you heard? What have you looked into? Is it worth your time?
I don't know if I've thought about that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's worth my. I had to study physics.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What does physics teach you? How long ago was that? What does it teach you about Earth?
college, just for what I do now.
Oh, okay.
With it, yeah.
Sure. What do you do now?
I'm a dentist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I mean, I'm not like. This is where you guys believe in flat Earth.
I know it's flat for sure. 100%.
Okay. I just want to hear.
Yeah. So, for me, one really interesting thing. Have you ever been to the ocean before?
Yeah.
You ever seen the sunset?
Yeah. I
Okay.
used to sell Sunset.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. So when the sun is traveling, let's just say, like, is it fair enough to say that the sun, when it's above us here in Minnesota,
Yeah.
you ever been to California for, okay, is it fair enough to say that the sun is that height there as it is here also?
Yeah. At sea level.
Yeah, I mean, it's the
things,
same.
Yeah.
It's just above us. You look above, it's
Yeah.
the same height in California as it is here.
Yes.
Fair enough? So what if, like, the Earth were flat like this table, and we just lived in this realm called Earth, and the sun traversed across the flat plane like that? The center's the North Pole.
It's funny, huh? Come back.
But,
it's actually real.
But the sun is, just even for argument's sake, is 100 miles from the ground.
Okay.
Okay? So the sun is 100 miles from the ground here in Minnesota as it is in California. But to me, it's still the same height. It's not below me. Because if somebody believes that the Earth is a globe, then the planes that we see coming back and forth from MSP eventually get below you because you're on a ball, right?
Yeah.
They have to.
They have to.
Have to. But physics, that's weird in my head because how is it that's possible? I've never seen that happen. Like I've never been able to dump this water out and then it just floats. It just falls to the ground. So when water is contained and at rest, it lays level and flat at the surface.
Wait, say that one more time again. I'm
Yeah,
not
so
following it.
water, when it's contained like this,
Right.
no matter which way I hold this bottle, the water will always conform to the interior of the shape of the bottle and the surface lays level and flat infinitely.
Yes.
How does it curve into a ball then, right?
Gravity, right?
That's nomenclature. That's
Yeah.
the magic pixie dust now,
Right,
all of
right,
a
right.
sudden. So that's magic. So unless you can demonstrate it, right, you can do a tangible tooth extraction.
Right.
You can do these things tangibly. You work with your hands.
Right.
So, in my opinion, you of all people should really feel compelled to want tangible things.
Fact.
Right. So, I just, when it was introduced to me 6 years ago, it never crossed my mind.
100% no. To be
You
honest,
know,
this is the
that-
first time. Other than I know people that, like other famous people that kind of popularized it. Basketball and basketball fan.
Yeah. What do you think the purpose of that is?
What is P or SP?
Pez,
Pez.
red pills. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try these two. Yeah. So tell me,
What do you think the purpose of that is?
purpose of what?
Of celebrity to talk about flat Earth and to actually not make fun of it, but actually say, yeah, Earth is, of course, it's flat. What do you think the purpose of that is?
That's how he believes. I mean, that's my opinion.
Sure. Do you
He might
think
be
he's
right.
just?
He's not science. He's not a genius. He's a basketball player.
Do you think he's just one guy who thinks differently, and all the other basketball players think the Earth is a ball?
No.
No?
Yeah, I mean, why are you so passionate about flat Earth?
Because I don't like to be lied to.
Yeah.
I don't like to be told one thing from somebody and then they do another.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I'm a
I don't
straight
like.
shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to have things implied, and then
Yeah.
find out that they're not
Definitely.
true because I didn't look into them enough.
You're
So,
like a modern day. You're very intelligent.
it comes from experience.
Yeah. You're, I think about all this shit too, so
Yeah.
it's very interesting. Do you guys have a following? Can I-
Of course, yeah. I mean, I got this here for you.
Yeah.
It's just
take a
the
picture. For
brochure.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll scan this first.
hmm Authentic Intent on Instagram. That's me. And
Is that going to connect me to the Instagram?
it will connect you to some other sources about Flat Earth, but
Okay.
I'm on there too.
All right, let me-
Authentic Intent.
Let me see this. So I like reading about this stuff.
Yeah.
Here's reading here, the highlighted parts.
What is it again?
Yeah, we
It's
like
called
to
what again?
Authentic Intent.
Intent.
On Instagram. Yeah, I don't know. You probably authentic _ intent. Good luck trying to find me. I get ghosted.
Authentic
Other-
_
yeah.
intent.
There we go.
Yeah. So.
I don't want to hold up this guy. He probably doesn't care
yeah.
as much as me, but
No worries.
Nice to meet y'all.
If you want, you can take this with you, though, or
I don't want to wait. Yeah,
Sure.
but I'll follow. I'll read in more.
check it out. I'm on YouTube also, under Authentic Intent too. So I share information and just
I'm more
try.
intrigued.
It's
Now
just
that-
really about provoking thought. Is really what it's about. Because I feel a lot of people believe what they believe because of somebody else told them.
Oh, 100%. Teaching.
So, yeah.
Trust me. Talking to a guy that fucking didn't trust a lot of shit that fucking I was told.
Okay.
Red Pill, what are these? Music?
Yeah, you can have them if you want. They're just
Did you?
got music and information on there.
Really? I
But,
still
yeah.
fucking. Honestly?
Yeah, Flat Earth music.
I'll let you. Honestly, fuck.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
still have a CD player in my car.
good. Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
Me too. Yeah, take care. I'm Joshua.
Joshua? Ryan.
Ryan?
Go by Ken, but
Okay. Yeah.
nice to meet y'all.
Take care.
Challenged my brain today.
I hope so.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
like
coming.
learning. I like to learn.
Yeah, thanks for coming to talk with us.
You mind?
Have a good ride.